Welcome, today we're gonna destroy some bases using off-meta strategies. The main meta strategies being strikes and starlinators or Colossuses plus menders, or like beetle tanks and bazookas for lower levels, I guess. I don't know what you guys do in mid-game. Mid-game kinda sucks. Take notes, Phoenix Network. I'm kidding, I'm just messing with you. Regardless, the first army that we're gonna check is Zeppelins plus menders combo, and I'm obviously gonna put it in a tier list, because everyone loves tier lists. Isn't that true? Oh, I should probably talk something about this army. I feel like I explained how this army works in my other videos. Its pros and cons, you know. So, watch my other videos. Ah yes, I'm the king of self-advertisement. So, I believe this is one of the strongest armies you can create in Galaxy Life, but this is just so insanely, painfully expensive. But anyway, they can really do their job, and I think I'm gonna put them in B tier, just because they are so expensive. I should probably also tell you that S is best, F is worst, but everyone knows that. The next army is looters plus Colossuses. And believe it or not, but this army is actually God tier. Like, it's so good. I should also say that all of these armies are my inventions. Obviously you don't have to be like Einstein to come up with those, but anyway, I used this army a lot when I was lower level, and I still needed to actually use gold for upgrades, not only for units. And this army can destroy a lot of bases, can do it really cheap. Looters are like, they have really good damage, and Colossi just pick up the remaining turrets, and they also have a very good damage and a lot of health. And as you can see now, the looters just cleared like these resource building walls, you know, because resource buildings are kinda a walls for turrets, aren't they? And this allowed me to destroy this base with 19 Colossi, just because looters are basically free. They're like bread in your grocery store, you know. Oh, you can see the looters, how they suck out the energy off of that start base. I feel like this base has better design than the previous one. Yeah, for sure. That was still very good. I'm gonna put this army at S tier. Right, here's your classic beetle tank plus bazooka combo, but I added some Colossi to the mix, cause why not? Now, we all know how painful is this exact design, so let's see what this can do. Well, the idea of this army is very simple. You protect your bazookas with beetle tanks. Well, that's what you normally do, but in this army you can also add some Colossi for some extra DPS or for some extra tanking. And obviously I'm attacking from the side where it's closest to mortars, because I want to destroy the entire base. Now, the problem is that some of my bazookas just walk into the fire. This could be also a cheap alternative to a Colossi only army. This is way cheaper, and as you can see, can still pack a punch. Maybe even better solution is to cut beetle tanks entirely and attack with Colossi and bazookas. I don't know, I might try that in another video. But let me tell you, this army is actually pretty fun to use. It's cheap, it does the job, it's just very good. But I still feel like Colossi plus looters are stronger, you know. Tough competition, but I'm gonna put this army at A tier. Maybe just because the looter plus Colossi combo carried me through the game, maybe because of that. But A tier is still very good. I don't know what the hell I was cooking with this, but I feel like the idea is that UFOs destroy the resource walls. Oh, this guy has exposed rocket launchers, that's helpful. So the UFOs will deal a ton of damage to those, and Wasps can pick up the remaining turrets. Unfortunately, this terrible alliance has only like 10 members, so I'm forced to attack colonies now. I'm not happy about this fact, but it is what it is. That should be enough, right? Oh, of course not, because there are rocket launchers. But no one uses flying troops, so yeah. But when you attack from two sides, it works. Yeah, it worked. Wait. Oh. Okay, we barely made it. I'm gonna rate this army at C tier. It's not that good. It's also quite expensive, but at least Wasps train kinda quickly, so that's like the only plus of this army. And UFOs, yeah, they're quick too, so I guess that's nice. Okay, even before the attack, I think I love the idea of this army, because raiders both tank and are great for cleanup, and starlinators can just pick up the turrets, you know. That's a dream combo. Look at just how smooth that is. Obviously this guy has trash turret levels, but once again, bad alliance, I'm kinda unlucky here. But you look at that, different guy, same base design. I'm telling you, I'm sick of those. I didn't use that many troops, and you can see how smoothly it's going now. This army is actually very good. I'm rating this army as A tier. I really enjoy it. Even if you think it's not good, it's very fun to use, let me tell you, if you know what you're doing, because if you don't, then this is the worst possible army you can have. But really nice, A tier. Oh look, I found someone outside the war with level 1 bunkers and Starbase 9. I'm gonna use this exciting army. I feel like you know where the synergy is. I think I dropped too many units, but this is not from Alliance, so I had only one shot. Moles are great because they have a lot of HP, and starlinators are great because they have a lot of damage. And together, they're just amazing. This army is amazing, I think. Okay, I can see the problem with this army. Once all the moles just hide in the dirt, every turret just targets starlinators and they die. Okay, I think this army is like anti-synergistic a bit. I feel like you're better off with just moles and, let's say, looters for cleanup, and just drop more moles. So this army kinda sucks. I'm gonna put it at C tier, but that's why I'm doing tests, so you know what not to do. Cause you don't have infinite money, don't you? I should also mention that moles are sometimes buggy and they are not good for cleanup. Hey, there's no F tier armies this video, and that's just because I didn't use my favorite troop, flamethrower. Yes, it is my favorite troop, but only from like design perspective. I just like everything burn. Regardless, thank you everyone for watching and have a wonderful day, as I always say at the end of the video. Goodbye.